Şerif Ufolo ekranlarına hoş geldiniz. L.A. Noire'ın 6. bölümüyle karşınızdayım. Yeni davamız Gözden Düşmüş İdol. Geçen bölümün arabası herhalde o. Packard. Gözden Düşmüş İdol. Ve davamızın öncesindeki yaşanan olayı bir inceleyelim. Neler olmuş? Yüzeysel.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
İpuçlarımız, kurbanlara uyuşturucu verilmiş.
See you later, fellas. Try not to work too hard.
Kaza yerini araştıracağız.
Tear to my eye watching my caterpillar.
Bayan yolcu varmış, bayan sürücü varmış. 2 kişiler sanırım. Bakalım. Karşıda olduğu söylendi. Aa evet bak karşıda. Az daha uçuyormuş oradan. Pekovski, haydi. Nerede kaldı bu? Pekovski. Hadi ama. Hadi biraz seri. Biraz seri, biraz kıpırdan. Uykun açılır. Farkındayım, geç uyudun. İşler de bizi bekliyor. Ve mekanımıza geldik. Teşekkürler memur bey.
Stop just ahead.
Teşekkür ederiz. Kaza yeri. Sabah saat 7:55.
Her face looks familiar. Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, Beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the two of them still have juice. Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight. What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passengers are Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Rolleri severiz.
This ain't the red
June
carpet,
Ballard,
so get out of my lane.
Jessica Hamilton. Bunları
If you're looking for the
sorgulayacağız.
coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Teşekkürler memur bey. Bilgi için.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop.
Sırası değil, sırası değil
Maybe
June.
a bit on the serious side.
Sırası değil.
What about me, June?
Bize
I'm
yürüyor.
a big fan of Beast
You?
of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
Uyuşturucu iddiası. Arabanın sürücüsü bu olduğu söyleniyor ama bir adam arabanın frenini boşa aldı ve gaza bastı. Öylece uçtular.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn.
Mükeyfin.
It's no wonder I feel so dopey.
Uyuşturulmuş belli zaten. Kim
I
uçurumdan
can't
aşağı
remember.
kendini bırakır ki? Ya yapma. Şu bakışlar doğru değil. Bak bak bak bak bak. O dönemin herhalde bu oyuncusu, dizi oyuncusu, film oyuncusu. Buna şüpheli diyeceğim. Şu an hiçbir kanıtımız
It's a
yok.
serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady.
Abi bir dakika, bizim
And
kanıtlarımız yok.
don't
Arabayı
bother
incelemedik
your
daha.
husband
Biz
about
boşuna
this.
yaptık.
My husband
Ben buradan
will
çıkayım,
settle
bir
the
sonraki-
score with Mark Bishop.
Kanıtımız yok. Nasıl geri alacağız?
You were giving me a thorough going over.
Gene geleceğim.
I was just starting
Yine
to
geleceğim.
enjoy it.
This is
Yine
a big
geleceğim.
scene, Phelps. We need to get our bearings. Let's go
Yine
see the
geleceğim.
coroner.
Bir dakika. Yine gittiğimiz zaman onunla konuşabiliyor muyuz? Bakalım. Aa evet, konuşabiliyoruz. Şimdi
You
değil.
were giving me a thorough going over. I was just starting to enjoy it.
This is a big scene, Phelps. We need to get our bearings. Let's go see the coroner.
Şimdi olay yerini inceleyeceğiz. Neler bulabiliriz? Onlara bakmadan direkt hani sorgulamaya geçmek çok büyük hata.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best
Looks like they're
part.
lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been
Bence de.
unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Reklam pano direklerine çarpmış. Yani çarpmasa ya direkt ölmüşlerdi. Yani hiç kaçışı yok. Ona bir de ben bakayım. Bir plaka. Yani bu arabanın plakası, bundan bir şey çıkmaz. Bir de buraya bakalım. Yani farklı açılardan buraya baktık. Bagajın üstündeki bir iç çamaşırı. Ve yırtılmış.
Been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the
Adi
lab.
pislik. Allah belanı versin. Bunu kim yaptı acaba? Onu bulacağım. Anneden mektup.
She's a
Jesse'ye.
long way from home.
Evden çok uzakta bu kız. Jesse Hamilton'ın annesinden Jesse'ye bir mektup. Başka bir şey var mı orada? Yok. Yani başka burada bulabileceğimiz
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
bir şey yok mu?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
Ihlamur yaptım kendime. Çok güzel. Tavsiye ederim. Şimdi bakalım.
What's it made from?
Plaster of
Hintli
Paris
kafası.
would be my first guess.
Sahne
Then
eşyasıymış.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
We should speak to Ballard again. She might not be telling us the whole story.
John'la konuşacağız zaten. Onun ifadesini alamadık henüz. Onun ifadesini almamız lazım. Aldık. Yani şüpheli yaklaştı zaten. Herhangi bir kanıtımız yoktu. Şüpheli yaklaştık ilk soruya. Sonrakilerde kanıt gerekebilir. Konuşalım bakalım. Şüpheli Mark Bishop. Yaralı bayan yolcu. Bishop'a bakalım. Şüpheli Mark.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement,
Kocanı
you
mı
just
bırak?
leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
İyi rol kesiyor ama. Sezgilerimi kullanacağım. Sezgilerimi... Yani bir dakika ya. Halka nasıl soramıyorum ben? Ben halka sormak istiyorum. Doğru geldi. Bir tane daha kullanamıyorum değil mi? Ya bu kadın doğru söylüyor gibi duruyor. Doğru söylüyor.
It's not going to play that way, Mrs. McAfee. We'll take it from there.
Relax, detective. You're not nearly as cute when you're mad.
Bir de bana yürüyor. Bu arada yanlış. Şüpheliymiş ama öyle bir gerçekten rol uzmanı. Yaralı bayan yolcu ve sahte Hintli kafası modeli. Yaralı bayan yolcuya
What can
bakalım.
you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies.
Rol kapmaya çalışıyor diyor.
What more can I say?
Rol kapmaya çalışıyor. Sende bir şey var. Doğru değil bu. Rol kapmaya çalışıyor. Alıkoymuş olabilirler. Çünkü öldürmeye teşebbüsten birileri bunları öldürmek istiyor. Jesse'nin annesinden Jesse'ye bir mektup var. Uzun zamandır eve gelmiyor. Artık dön diyor herhalde. Bu da rol kapmak için olduğunu söylüyor. Bu şüpheli. Bir yalana bakalım. Notlarımıza bakalım. Yalan diyebilir miyiz? Yani buna uyuşturucu verilmiş, o kesin. Belli zaten. Konuşmalarından da belli. Kadın malzemeleri parçalanmış, zorla alınmış. Zorla alınmış diyor. Zorla. Bu yalan herhalde. Zorla alınmış. Zorla bindirilmiş arabaya. Şimdi yalan diyeceğim.
I think you're lying, Mrs. McAfee. I think something happened to Jessica yesterday before the crash.
I'm offended, sunshine.
Bırak
Do you have
şimdi
any
zırvalamayı. Yürümeyi bırak. Şu an koşuyor. Ne yürümesi? İç çamaşırı.
Miss Hamilton's underwear were physically torn from her body.
She wanted to go to a casting. I took her to a casting.
Bu mu yani?
Whatever happened after that is between her and Mark Bishop.
Mark Bishop. Ne olduysa Mark yüzünden oldu. Onunla hesaplaşmam gereken önemli konularım var.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I know
Sahne
you don't
eşyası.
drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember
Ya bırak
is getting
şimdi.
behind the wheel.
Bırak şimdi. Konuşmaların hiç öyle olmuyor. Sen hiç şu an rol kesemiyorsun. Ne oldu? Hayırdır? Gözüme bak, gözüme. Benim yüzüme bak. Gözlerime bak. Seni ben not defterinde bakalım. Hintli kafası sahne eşyasında ne var? Yani bu çok da önemli değil. Bu da değil. Yani buna şüpheli diyeceğim. Kanıtım yok buna. Bakalım. Yani kanıtım yok buna. Şüpheli diyeceğim.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after my lawyer and I have talked to the news hounds.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here.
Seninle de görüşeceğim ben.
Let's
Dur
see if we
sen.
can shake out of the kid.
Şimdi ne yapmamız lazım? Jessica Hamilton'la konuşacağız. Merkez Kabul Hastanesi'ne gideceğiz. Hadi bakalım Bekovski. Sıra sende. Aracı sen sür. Bekovski, haydi.
You can drive. So, where you want to go?
Jessica'ya. Haydi. Ben değil, sen süreceksin, sen.
Can you drive to this one?
Haydi.
KGPL to car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
11K Roger, en route.
Merkez Kabul Hastanesi. Saat 8:12. Jessica'ya gidelim. Ne olmuş ne bitmiş. Resepsiyon. Tam karşıda resepsiyon var.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room right behind you, Detective.
You can't hold me here.
Hello, Doctor. I'm Detective Phelps. You're attending to the young lady from the auto accident?
Yes. She's conscious now, but I doubt she'll remember much. She's still feeling
Ama
some of
biz
the
yine de
after
konuşalım.
effects.
Jessica was drugged?
She certainly was. Chloral hydrate would be my guess.
Chloral
And there's
hydrat.
clear evidence of abuse. She's still a minor, Detective.
Someone planned a double murder to cover up a statutory rape? Swap 7 years for life and gets Guy McAfee on their case? Doesn't make much sense to me.
I guess it depends on what they have to lose.
Kloral hidrat. Yani bir çeşit asit tuzu. Yani içeceklere katılabilecek ilaçlardan. Uyuşturucu ilaçlarından sanırım. Abi bir dakika, ne var burada?
Incidental.
Davayla alakasız.
Maybe. No.
Şu ne?
I don't think so.
Başka bir şey var mı? Şunlara bakalım. Yok.
Hello,
Konuşalım.
Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Kaza olay raporu.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Ya yalan söylüyorsun. Nasıl hatırlamıyorsun ya? Ufak sıyrıklarla atlatmışsın zaten. Neyi hatırlamıyorsun? Varsa bir şey söyle. Onlara cezalarını veririz. Taciz edildiğine dair kanıtlar var. İç çamaşırı var. Nihayetinde en büyük kanıt bu. İç çamaşırı. Yalan diyeceğiz. Ya kızım yalan
Tell the
söylüyorsun.
truth, Jessica.
Yapma şunu ya.
Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
Yalan söylüyorsun. Nasıl yalan söylemiyorsun ya? İç çamaşırı bulundu. Yırtık.
We found
Yırtık
your
yırtık.
underwear in your handbag, Jessica.
Kim yaptı
You
bunu?
need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies.
Yıldız olmayı istedin de kötü yollara girme
I
yani.
told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage.
Aile temasını konuşalım.
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica.
Neler anlatacak
Tell
bakalım.
them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June.
June halanla
They
kalırdı.
trust her to take care of me.
John Ballard. Ya şu hale bak. Sen oyuncu falan olamazsın. Jesse. Jess. Sen hiç oyuncu falan olamazsın. Hiç dön köyüne. Köyüne dön. Memleketine dön. Yani bu olmaz. Yani burada halanla kalmıyorsun. Seni zorla tutuyorlar burada. Jessica'nın eve dönmesini isteyen bir annesi var. Yani bu yüzden buna da yalan söylüyor diyeceğim. Yalan söylüyor.
You're lying, Jessica.
Yalan.
How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, detective, why would I lie to you?
Neden mi yalan söylüyorsun? Çünkü bir mektubum var. Anneden.
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission
Evden
to be
kaçmış
here.
belli.
Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
Bishop ortağı.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know
Büyük
that.
film yıldızı
She's
Bishop.
doing a new movie.
Tamam, iyi güzel. Film çekiyor, tamam. Bana ne anlattın ki? Şu an ne anlattın ki bana? Yani doğru değil. Buna kanıtım yok ama. Ama şurada bir kanıtım var. Buna bakabiliriz. Taciz kanıtı olabilir. Scambleton'a taciz. Ama Bishop mu yaptı, başkası mı yaptı bilemiyoruz. Yani kesin kanıtımız da yok. Yani şu olabilirdi. Taciz kanıtı olabilirdi ama Bishop'a mı ait? Onu bilmiyoruz. Buna şüpheli yaklaşacağım çünkü doğru değil.
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today.
Bugün mü?
I
Demek
mean,
ki gelmiş.
yesterday.
Bishop
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal.
bugün
and
mutlu
punctured
görünüyordu
the
diyor.
two of
Demek
you
ki
over an
ziyaretine
escarpment.
gelmiş Bishop.
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
Taciz suçu delili.
I know what
Bir de
happened to
bunu
you,
soralım
Jessica.
bakalım.
Where exactly did it take place?
Nerede yaşandığını.
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Yani ilaçlarla şu an korkuyor olabilir yani. Bir bakalım yalan söylüyor mu? Taciz suçu. Taciz kanıtı var ama tıbbi tetkikler yani ama Bishop'a ait değil yani şimdi şunu yani kanıtı veremeyiz ona. Sadece şüpheli yaklaşacağız bunda da.
Someone tried to kill you, Jessica. Do you get it? Forget about being in movies. It's time to act like a grown-up.
I had to wear a robe and lay down on a stone. There were lights, camera. It's not my fault. I'm not a bad girl. Why are you trying to hurt me?
Aa
Thank you,
bilemedik.
Jessica.
Ne yapmamız gerekiyordu orada?
Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I
Neyse
think
bu
it
da
might be a good
4'te 3.
idea if you went back home till you
4'te
felt
3,
better,
4'te 3
Jessica.
gidiyoruz yani.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
Bırak şimdi rolü. Sağlığın evden gitmiş.
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Aa, bir dakika.
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her.
Aa, sıkıntı var. Aceleyle gelmişler. June Ballard ve yanındaki kim? Onu bilmiyoruz.
There she goes. Come
Apar
on.
topar. Hemen peşlerine düşmeliyiz. Haydi bakalım. June Ballard'ı takip et.
Ballard is definitely up to something. She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
Nereye gidiyorsun June Ballard? Apar topar oradan çıktı, olay yerinden çıktılar ve bir kafeye geldiler. Hemen inmemiz gerekiyor. Hadi Ballard. Şimdi. Hadi. Evet, tam oldu.
No, I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it.
Başka birisinin yapmasını
You know people
sağla.
out here, don't you? Then make some calls.
Apar topar bir şeyler peşindeler.
I'm gonna be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm
Ne işiymiş acaba bu?
Wilson's Hotel.
Wilson Oteli.
Mr. Mark Bishop. That
Mark
son
Bishop'un
of a
yeri.
bitch lives in apartment 803.
Daire 803.
Sure, I got the film.
Hadi bakalım gidiyoruz. Ama sen süreceksin Bekowski.
You know the way. You can drive.
Where are we going?
Ben süreyim. Adresine ben gideyim hadi. Onlardan önce gitmeliyiz.
I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
803. Daire.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
İşte burası.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now. You just missed them.
Yapma be.
Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.?
Mrs. Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please, come in, officers.
I'll just need to sit down for a moment. Forgive me.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am.
Just look at this mess!
We'll take a quick search of the premises, ma'am. You take a moment to gather your thoughts.
I will. Thank you, officer.
Gloria Bishop. Mark Bishop'ın eşi.
Circumstantial.
Sahne eşyası herhalde. Yo. Normal bir heykel.
Not sure this means much.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Aa, bir dakika. Ne oldu orada? Bir ses geldi. Nereye bakmamızı istiyor? Yani davayla alakası yok. Ruj. Çok da
This is going to help us.
yani yardımcı olmaz bize.
Optimistic, Cole.
Başka nerede ipucu bulabiliriz? Bulduk. $20.000 çek.
$20,000.
$20.000 çek. Tamam, onu da bulduk.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Bir dakika, şu yerde ne var? Yerde bir şey var mı? Herhangi bir şey yok.
Presented to Mark.
Bir eğer. Marka hediye edilmiş bir eğer.
Don't think this is anything. Seems irrelevant.
Yani bizim daha araştırmamız gerekiyor. Daha önemli işlerde daha önemli ipuçları bulmamız gerekiyor. Oo, dolar.
Not everything
Kaç
here
dolar?
is
5
going to
dolar.
be relevant.
Oo. İyiymiş.
Looks like the old movie
Film seti
set
fotoğrafı.
downtown.
Evet. Şehir merkezindeki film seti.
Great Wall of Babylon. A
Evet.
replica of a replica.
Film setinin kopyası. Bir de mutfağa bakalım. Yani bunlarda bir şey yoktur ya. Yani şuna bir bakalım, belki dudak izi vardır oradan. DNA, MNA filan. Tamam, burada bir şey yok. Tamam.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Bu ne? Mark Bishop. Sahne eşyaları, dükkan fotoğrafı.
Silver screen.
Arka planda deniz kızı var.
My husband, Mark.
Mark ve
and
Marlon
Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Hopgood'un dükkanı. Marlon Hopgood. Buna da bakacağız.
No good to me.
Bir şey oldu. Mekan da güzelmiş. Manzarası da iyiymiş.
Here's the set. Hollywood's own little piece.
Set orada. Film seti orada. Eve yakınmış. Şimdi artık konuşma zamanı. Evet. Gloria. Evde kargaşa. Neden oldu bunlar? Bir
Those men,
araştıralım.
I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's
Oh,
been badgering my
sevmiyor.
husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
Yani bir anormallik var. Şüpheli diyeceğim.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
June sayesinde kocasıyla tanışıyor. Bishop'ın bulunduğu yer. Ona
Where can we
bakacağız.
find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Doğru. Bu doğrudur. Yeri belli.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. But I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Sahne eşyaları dükkan adresinin izini sür. Bakacağız ona. 20.000
Why is your
dolarlık
husband
çek.
paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife?
Evet. Marlon'ın karısı.
Are you sure?
Are you sure? Bilmiyor musun yani? Yerde buldum. Çeki yerde buldum. Yalan. Yalan.
You're lying, Mrs.
Sorry.
Bishop. It's some kind of payoff. You know exactly what the money is for and who it's getting paid to.
Do I?
Tabii
Would
ki.
you like to prove that, detective?
Memnuniyetle. 20.000 dolarlık çek.
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Ve
Your
Jessica
husband was at a
Hamilton'ın
casting
delili.
yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
Şüphelisin.
Jessica remembered a mermaid. The mermaid on the front of the prop store. You
Deniz
better
kızı
come
mı?
clean with me.
Hatırlamış.
This is a sick town, detective. Are you sure you really want to know? The truth is, my husband likes them young.
Senin kocan,
And you think that's okay?
yani şimdi söylemek
I was
istemiyorum ama
16 when I first met him. I thought he was a genius.
Allah
A
belanızı
magician
versin.
with film. I was 20 before I realized he was just a B-movie hack. But he's nothing compared to some of the monsters at these big studios. My guess
Nasıl bir
is
çete bunlar ya?
Ballard sacrificed her little friend. Happens to a lot of girls.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Yine geleceğim.
Operator, give me
Setin
our
yerini
guy.
öğreneceğiz herhalde. Ya da DNA testini öğreneceğiz.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Dükkan.
Just a moment. Silver screen props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks, ma'am.
Silver screen sahne eşyalarına gideceğiz şimdi. Sahne eşyalarının olduğu sete gideceğiz.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, and a movie producer's wife. They're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
Haydi Bekowski, sensör.
You're behind the wheel. All right. Where to?
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
Olaylar
Doesn't seem to realize how much trouble
kafamda
her
belirdi.
husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their
Tüm
worries
oklar
right
Mark
now.
Bishop'a ait.
You'd think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and Kathy.
Marlon'un yanına da gideceğiz. Aynı zamanda Marlon'un bölgesine geldik. Aynen. Silver Screen, sahne eşyaları. Saat 10:36. Oh, bu ne?
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We are investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ! I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got
Bir
a
görelim
little
bakalım.
soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
Gidelim. Vay. Bunlarla çekiyorlar herhalde setleri. İşte filmleri. Fotoğraflar güzel.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Bir araştıralım bakalım. Hintli kafası. Burada da var. Evet. Kaza yerinde de vardı, olay yerinde. Bunlardan. Aa, bir dakika.
Doping a 15-year-old
Kloral
kid and
hidrat.
abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
Kloral hidrat. Yani herhalde içeceklerine katılan bir ilaç olabilir. Aa,
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
arkada bir
do that?
Humor him.
gizli bölüm var.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Tek yönlü ayna. O da güzel. Arkaya ulaşmamız lazım. Orayı da araştıracağız.
Huh. Well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps.
Şurada ne var?
I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
Yok, bir şey yok. Dur bakalım. Arkaya gitmemiz gerekiyor. Şurada olması lazım. Ha, burada bir şey var. Oo, 3 boyutlu. 3 boyutlu orayı resimle kapatmışlar. Akıllıca. Helal be. Dal git içeri. Yani bu kılıç pek bir işimize yaramaz. Bishop'a ait. Aynen.
Jungle Drums.
Jungle
8th
Drums.
Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
Film makarası. Mark Bishop'a ait. Jessica Hamilton'a ait olan film makarası.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton?
Boş film kutusu. Yani bunu saklamışlar. Neden acaba? Var ki bir şey saklamışlar. Yani burada pek bir şey yok başka. Tamam. Baktık. Buraya da baktık.
I wonder if they
Bakmadığımız yer
saw
var.
this, how many budding starlets would still get on the bus to come to Hollywood.
Tamam. Oo, burayı da inceliyor. Ulan şunlara bak. Korkulur bunlardan. Şurada ne var? Bir şey yok. Artık gidelim. Bishop'ı bir sorguya çekelim. Neyse baktık, gerektiği kadar baktık. Şuna da bir bakalım. Ay, gazete. Çok iyi.
Listen, I have to call you back. I got some business here.
Sit down, Courtney. This is Mickey. Mickey, this is Courtney Sheldon. What would you like to drink?
Scotch. Straight up.
I hear you're back at school learning to be a doctor, kid.
Yes. That's right, Mr.
So
Cohen.
you want to be a doctor and a dope peddler. Interesting combination, huh?
Do we have a problem, Mr. Cohen?
We might have, yeah. Selling your dope to my boy Lenny looked like a good move, but Lenny has been supplying, wholesale, so to speak. The Bindle boys in this town aren't used to the juice without a little of the middleman taking his cut.
Lenny promised that wouldn't happen, Mr. Cohen. And Lenny works for you.
What can I say about Lenny? Let me think. Oh yeah, he's a putz. And he's lazy, and he's greedy, but he's my wife's brother.
Yani bu hikaye nereye bağlanacak bilmiyorum. Yani ayrı hikayeler, ayrı davalar. Bunlar ayrı, gazetedeki olaylar ayrı. Bizim yaşadığımız davalar ayrı. Nasıl bir cenderdeyiz anlamadım ki.
I won't bore you with the chemistry, but it doesn't work that way. You're likely to kill even more people.
Okay, listen. I want to buy you out, kid. I'll offer you 50 grand.
Aa, masadan kalktı.
Hey! You don't like my offer?
Bunlarda bir iş var. Doktor olmak için okuyan bir öğrenci, onu engelleyen bazı, onu kaosa sürükleyen bazı dış güçler var. Dış etkenler. Neyse, bu olayı da çözeceğiz. Şimdi Marlon'un yanına gideceğiz. Onu bir inceleyelim. Yani onu bir sorguya çekelim. Bishop ile ortaklığı.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop was doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Yapmışımdır mı?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture.
Film şeyleri var, film kutuları var.
Still
Beraber
pre-production though.
Mark Bishop'a ait. Senin burası.
Haven't seen him around here in a while.
Nasıl bilmezsin? Yalan.
I know you're
Şu hale
lying,
bak.
Hopgood. Bishop was here, and you know exactly what he was doing and what he left lying around afterwards.
You come in here without a warrant, and now you start throwing your weight around?
Asılsız değil. Hepsinin aslı var. Boş film kutusu. Evet.
I have a drugged up 15-year-old girl, and you have
15 yaşında
chloral
ya.
hydrated in your
15
drinks.
yaşındaki kız ya.
You give me something,
Allah
or I
belanızı
will
versin.
break your fucking jaw, Hopgood.
Bishop was here with June Ballard and the girl. A
Şu
lot of
dövesim
producers
var da
and
işte.
directors use this place. I'm not responsible for what goes on here.
Bishop'un bulunduğu yer.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
Yani doğrudur.
You're delivering props to Jungle Drums on 8th Street?
Bishop is using that old rundown wreck of a set. That place is dangerous.
Yani burası
But it might be
doğru.
a good spot to hide.
Ballard ile ilişkisi. Mark Bishop'u
What's
bulacağız.
the deal with you and June Ballard?
Look, buddy, I make props. I hardly ever meet the talent unless it's something tailor-made for them, like a sword or something.
Saçmalama, saçmalama. Beraber iş yapıyorsunuz. Film içi boş. Film kutusunun içi boş. Film yok. Ortada film
You and
yok.
Ballard are blackmailing Bishop. That's why he cracked.
You got nothing on me. My hands are clean on this.
Boş film kabı var ya. Film makarası. Nerede? Şurada. Film makarası. Evet. Boş film kutusu. Film seti kopyası. Boş film kutusu. İşte bu. Boş. Bu boş.
Enough. I've been in your peep room, Hopgood. I've seen your smut pictures and the camera setup. You made a movie of Jessica. I found the canister.
The deal is I get to sell the movies to burlesque houses and private collectors. These movie guys love seeing their cocks on screen. But part of the arrangement is I never film their faces. June had me film Bishop, and then she kept the movie for insurance. He went apeshit when he realized his face was front and center.
Who has the film now?
Who else? McAfee.
Ballard had what she wanted. Where does the money come into it?
What money?
Lorna'ya. Ya emin. Lorna'ya çek var işte. Marlon'un karısı Lorna'ya çek var. Nasıl şey yapıyorsun ya?
Enough of the lies.
I told you I get my cut selling dirty movies.
Tamam, payımı aldın, işte bu. Çek.
Your ex was getting 20 large from Bishop.
If I wanted to skim 20 from Bishop, we'd do it through the movie budget. June said she'd sell him the film once the movie had wrapped, but Guy wanted cash. He's in a cash-only business. You think I had a choice in this?
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps. Roy Earl,
Bu da kim?
advice. Hold on a moment.
Ahlak polisi.
This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Ahlak bürosunun
Hopgood is
bürosunda.
a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlon?
So we just drop it?
Adi.
You do if you know what's
Pisliğe
good
bak.
for you. You need to catch the movie producer
Taş koyuyor
before an
önümüze.
angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a
Hayırdır?
full report to the captain, detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Gidelim. Gidelim ama döneceğim yine.
Detective.
Yine döneceğim.
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We could beat that.
You've had
Bunlar
your
hiç
10
tekin
cents
değil.
worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part, happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too.
Bu da
Those
kim?
two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen, to stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
Ahlak polisindeki adamın herhalde adamları.
Kinda dumb.
Onun arkadaşları.
But I'm a
Olabilir.
lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might
Harikasın Bekovski.
The only reason that you don't have bars on
Yürü
your
be.
windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry.
Bekovski
You
asi
stay away
çıktı.
from Bishop and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
Gidelim.
I don't think they like your little pep talk, Bukowski.
Zıvalis.
Shit, get us out of here.
Dur. Bir dakika. Bir dakika. Hayır. Sakın. Hadi. Hadi gidelim.
Let's see him chase us now. Onto the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Can you drive to this one?
Jungle Drooms'a gideceğiz.
And they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off,
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McAfee really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
That's our job, unfortunately. They don't get to dole out the justice.
Ahlak polisi. O geldi ya. Hiç de ahlaklı değil. Tam bir ahlaksız. Jungle Drum seti. 5.30.
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it!
Gel buraya. Kaçamazsın.
Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit. 11K calling KGPL. Requesting assistance at 8 in Francisco, the abandoned movie set. My partner is trying to help you, Bishop. On foot. Code 3 KGPL.
Gel buraya, kaçma. Kaçma, gel konuşacağız. Gel konuşacağız, gel. Kaçma bir yere. Nereye kaçacağını sanıyorsun?
It's us or McAfee's boys. Your choice. I didn't do anything.
Kaçma. Anlaşabiliriz. Set gitti, set.
Bishop, that's enough.
Pisliğe bak. Tekme atıyor. Burası yıkılacak ama. Gerçekten yani çok sıkıntılı.
Don't make this any harder on yourself, Bishop.
Of be, James Bond musun? Hadi Bishop, kaçma artık.
Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of
Teslim
June
ol,
Ballard
Bishop.
and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
McAfee'nin adamları geldi.
All right, but you stay close.
Onlardan
Any
nasıl
tricks, and I'll
kurtulacağız
save
ama?
McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place.
Sakın bir oyun oynama. Sakın. Sakın bana oyun oynama Bishop. Bedelini çok ağır ödersin.
Christ, detective, they're trying to kill me. Last chance to back the hell down.
Hadi.
It's this way. McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
Oo, silaha bak.
Kill them for God's sake! I don't want to die!
There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were
Hadi.
going.
We have to jump for it.
Find some
God,
cover.
they're everywhere.
Kill a cop.
Down. Come on, it's this way. McAfee
doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
This is worse than a war zone.
LAPD, you're making a big mistake.
Nereden çıkıyor? Oo, bir dakika. Haydi Bishop.
Is this really the best the captain's got?
Burada biri daha var ama. Onu vurmam lazım.
Put the weapon down now.
Get me out of here.
The
Haydi.
statue there.
Neredesin?
There's a ladder leading to the ground.
This is insanity.
Get him over here, I'll cover you. Come on, the cavalry's here.
Süvariler gelmiş. Onlar da kim?
For the love of God, how many are there?
Kaçmamız lazım.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Too exposed. This is all balance. Stay down.
Güle güle. Film seti yerledir. Burası kullanılmaz artık.
Follow me. We need to get him to the
Bir
car.
dakika, şapkam. Hey. Şapkam yok.
There's an army of them. We're done.
Neyse gidelim artık.
I should have known that bitch was...
Aa, şapka. Şapkayı alamıyor muyum? Alsana şu şapkayı. Almıyor.
Come on,
Get into the car. I can cover you from here. You're almost there.
Weapons on the ground.
Harikasın sen be. Şapkasız çıktık. Ona rağmen iyiydik.
Now this is what I call a result.
Patron, hiç iyi şeyler olmadı patron. Sonradan geliyorsun hep.
Shit catches a fast ticket to Quentin for stitch rape and attempted murder, so he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. You developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted.
Aa, terfi
Go
ediyorum.
on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you.
Yeni görevim? Aa, bürom değişti. Acaba ne şimdi? Hangi bürodayız? Özleyeceğim seni Bekowski. Aga be. Bekowski ile yollar ayrılıyor. Geldi pislik. Ahlaksız. Önümüze taş koymuştu. Koyuyordu daha doğrusu. Koydu yani.
Phelps, Bekowski, this your work? Can I help you, detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah,
Sıra sana gelecek.
This is a traffic
Sıra
case.
sana
You need
gelecek.
something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying.
Gidelim bakalım. Aa, bölüm sonu değil. Bölüm bitmemiş daha. Bu bölüm biraz uzun sürdü.
You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
Big bands and swing I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that? This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
You like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse.
Is Elsa singing tonight?
There she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't
Bu adamda
ever
bir
tell
şey
me
var.
what
Bu
to
adamı
do or
ısınamadım
what
ben.
not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you will
Bu
follow
adam bir
me,
zıpır gibi.
detectives. Just through the door.
He was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. Do you realize what he meant to me?
Aa doktor.
You have no
Oradaki
idea.
şırınga veren
You
doktor.
said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa.
Arkadaşına şırınga vermişler herhalde.
No, for
Orada
God's
öldürdü
sake,
bu
he
doktor.
was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa.
Aa bizimkiler geldi.
Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie
Seni
whore?
var ya seni.
Don't you ever
Seni
forget your
aşağılık herif.
place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here.
Bu adamı ısınamadım ben. Bu adama
Before her performance.
Blow it
bu adama
off,
gününü
Cole.
göstereceğim
These
ben.
artsy fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood.
Bak yine şırıngayla verdi.
So what about that drink, boys?
Bir anormallikler var da bakalım. Bu gazetelerdeki doktor. Nasıl bir bağlantı var çözemedik. Ve bölüm sonu. Biraz uzun sürdü bölüm. Ve cinayet masasına terfi olduk. Terfi edildik. Bu da bize bir ödül oldu. Artık cinayetteyiz. Burada bölüm sonu yapalım. Bir sonraki bölümde görüşmek üzere. Hoşça kalın.